Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Here I will talk about my life as a new mom and my experiences, both the good and the bad. And in this video I will talk about breastfeeding. When I first got pregnant, I decided right away that I wanted to breastfeed my child, if it was possible for me, of course. And I had a few reasons for why I wanted to do that. First of all, this first breast milk, called the colostrum, provides your baby with antibodies that will protect your baby from most infections. And breastfeeding also strengthens your relationship with your baby. So when you are close and breastfeeding, your body provides this hormone, this love hormone, and it also works as an antidepressive. And I can tell you for sure that it was because of breastfeeding, but I didn't get these baby blues after giving birth. I've always felt very happy while breastfeeding. But I think that this hormone helps a lot when your baby is very sad and extremely hungry, because when he gets a hold of your breast, you can feel that both he and you gets extremely calm. And now, after almost 2 months, I see other benefits with breastfeeding, like when you need to breastfeed during the night and you don't need to get up. The food is ready to go. You can only feed him and then put him to bed right away. And the same thing when you're going out. You don't need to pack his food. The food is in your breasts, and yeah, it's like the best fast food ever. But it didn't always go this smoothly. When my baby David first came out, the nurse put him on my chest right away and then helped him to find my breast. And he was a very hungry and energetic baby, so he got it right away. But after a few hours of breastfeeding here and there, my breasts got really sore. Oh, I needed to cut a little bit there. He got a bit sad. Yeah. But as I was saying, he was a very hungry and energetic baby, and is still. So it went very smoothly. But after a few hours of breastfeeding here and there, I started to get really sore, and especially in my left breast. So I started to breastfeed a bit more on the other breast. And when you do that, the breast you are breastfeeding on the most gets a bit bigger. But it's an easy fix, so nothing to worry about there. The nurses on the hospital, they only told me to make sure that he was doing it the right way, and to pain through it. And that I didn't think was so helpful. So me and my husband, we only stayed at this section called BB for about 24 hours. And then we decided that we had gotten all the help and information that we needed. And when we got home, the real milk started to come after 1 day. But at that point, my breast was so sore, and I started to get these small lesions, or I think that's the correct word. I hope you know what I mean. Yeah, it was really hard to breastfeed him at that point. But then my mother-in-law told me that I could buy these pacifiers for your nipples. I don't know what they're called in English, but yeah, I have them here. Let's see. Let's see. It looks like this. And when you use them, your baby needs to use a different technique. So you shouldn't use them all the time, so he doesn't forget or gets too comfortable with them. And they also are a bit, and it's also some work with them. You need to clean them and sterilize them all the time. So it's some work, but it's so worth it, because now I can breastfeed him without having them on, and it's not painful at all. So that feels really great. He has a real good grip on my hair, but yeah, he's so cute. And now it feels really cozy, and you feel like a superwoman while breastfeeding. But I but I still leak a lot of breast milk while breastfeeding, and when the milk is producing, and you get this tingling feeling in your boobs. But that's how it is. So you can only buy a lot of breastfeeding bras and pads. And another thing that I experienced with breastfeeding that I think was super cool was how my belly disappeared. When I started to breastfeed, my uterus started to contract right away, and it felt almost like period pains, but it only lasted for about 1 week. So after about 3 days, my belly was gone, and I was left with my hormone line. And I don't know how common that is, but that's my experience anyway. And I understand that not all mothers can or will breastfeed, but I have had a very good experience with it and really recommend it for other mothers. So that was what I wanted to talk about in this video, and I hope you found this video interesting, and hopefully I will see you in my next one. Bye!